The best way to get under a man's skin is to rage bait him by going off script. When men are dealing with women, they are taught how to deal with women. And they are taught how to deal with women based off of your predictability. They are told that they should say something, and there's about an 80% chance that you are going to say a certain thing, and they have a prepared response for that. In order to combat that, you have to give them a response that they are not expecting. This is especially useful if a man has put you in a predicament in which he has made you feel uncomfortable. And I'm actually going to give you a story time on how I've done this. One of the number one ways that men make women feel uncomfortable is when they bring up sex at inappropriate times, the setting is incorrect, or they're just bringing it up way too soon. I would probably say unanimously that's one of the most uncomfortable things that a man can do, is to bring up sex, bring it up at the wrong time, bring it up way too soon. Men have a prepared response for you saying no, or for you saying I'm not ready, or I'm not interested in that. They're going to guilt trip you. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to lie and try to do everything to make you feel comfortable, which is why you can't say no. What you can do is tell them yes and then do something so distasteful that they say no. One time I was talking to this guy, never met the guy in person. This was back in dating app era. We never got off the app, and immediately he's talking about how he wants to talk dirty. I think I might have messaged this guy back and forth for a total of 3 days. So obviously, very, very soon to be talking about what you want to do with someone physically, and you haven't even met them in person. You don't know enough information about them to feel comfortable to talk about sex after 3 fucking days. Instead of me saying no, guess what I did? I just went along with it. I'm like, yeah, you want to talk dirty? Let's go on ahead and talk dirty. Let's go on ahead and have us a little exchange back and forth. So he's over here saying all the things that he needs to say about what he wants to do and how he wants to do it and where he wants to do it. You get the picture. This is where I take the opportunity to grab the car by the wheels and drive this bitch off the cliff. So I'm messaging him and I'm like, okay, yes, like, you want a dirty talk? I'm about to get real fucking dirty. So I tell him about how I'm going to be at home. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to put on the nicest lingerie that I have. I'm going to put on some high heels. I'm going to put on like a nice little trench coat. I'm going to hop in the car and I'm going to take me a ride over to his place. And I'm like, yeah, while I'm in the car, I'm going to be imagining us in this position and doing this and doing that, us doing it here, there, everywhere. Like really, really, really feeding him into this shit. Really, really selling him the dream. And I'm like, you know what? Next thing you know, I'm going to pull up into the driveway. I'm going to walk out of my car and I'm going to do the dirtiest thing you've ever heard a woman do. I'm going to walk with my high heels on. I'm going to walk in your front lawn and I'm going to take a shit in your front lawn. Because who do you think you're fucking playing with? Who do you think you're fucking playing with that I'm going to sit here and actually talk dirty to you and I'm knowing you for 3 fucking days? Yeah, needless to say, I never heard from that guy again, obviously. Obviously. Because they want you to go on script constantly based off of predictability. I'm going off script every single fucking time. I'm going off script every single fucking time because what do you think this is? What do you think this fucking is? Nothing confuses a man more than when you go off script because he's not prepared for the rebuttal. He doesn't have it in his list of rebuttals of woman saying that she's going to take dumping lawn. So he's just going to ghost you and maybe even block you completely. And it completely rage baits him. And it gives me joy. It gives me such joy because I gave you what you wanted and then I gave you even more. I gave you even more. It completely put a bad taste in your mouth because that's the point. I want you to be uncomfortable and I want you to be repulsed just like how you made me uncomfortable and you made me feel repulsed.